Morning, everyone. Rick here. I am here at the Joseph Storehouse in Burton, Kansas with Patrice Williamson, and she's going to give us some more information about Joseph Storehouse. I'm going to ask some questions, and we're going to do a behind the scenes tour today and show you some other areas. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started and let her tell us a bit more about Joseph's Storehouse.
Okay. Okay, Joseph Storehouse is again located in Burton, Kansas, and it's been here for about 25 years. It was kind of started by some ladies at the Methodist Church here in town that just wanted to do some kind of outreach project, and so they decided they'd start taking in donations of clothing and trying to help people in the community by, selling them at really uh, inexpensive prices and stuff. And as things continued, they became a place where people could get food, and they became a distribution site for state commodity programs, and it's just continued to grow. There's such a need. Cali County, I believe, is one of the poorest counties in the state, and there's a lot of need. And we are located in eastern Cali County, so our focus is on people in the eastern part of the county, even though we do reach to the entire county, into Winfield and Arkansas City with assistance that we give. Anyway, I think we've shown you the store to some degree, but there's a lot that goes into getting this put together. We take in donations, usually through the back door of our store, and we have people that donate to us that even come over from Winfield, Ark City, even out into the farther east part of the county, Howard, and which I think that's in Elk County, but anyway, we have a big reach. Lots of people donate to us, and that way we get a lot of really nice things. And so I'll take you back if you want to, and we'll show you some other things that we do.
How long have you been here?
I think we've been here about 25 years.
25 years.
Yeah.
Okay, and how was it started?
Through the ladies at the Methodist Church had decided they wanted to try some kind of an outreach program, and so they started in a very small building across the street from our present location. They set up shop and started taking in donations and selling clothes, and then it just grew to where they had a food pantry, and they started being a distribution site for state commodity programs. So
Was this built from scratch?
this building, yes, it was a community member donated the property, and it was they raised funds, and people donated funds and work to build this building, and it was free and clear. They didn't have any debt on the building when they built it. So it's been a really good thing for the community.
And how long have you been here?
About 25 years.
25 years. Okay, well that's really cool.
So yeah.
All right. Well, that's a lot of really cool information. Well, you want to get started?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we take our donations in through the back of our store. We have a doorbell back there, and people ring the doorbell, and we come out and help them get their things in. We have several employees that help us out. We have an area here where we clean up clothes. We have 2 washing machines and 3 dryers, and we keep them busy most of the time, cleaning things up. We have a big sink where when we had taken dishes and that sort of thing, things have to be cleaned up. We try to not put out anything that's broken or not clean. We try to make everything as good as it can be.
Sure.
And
Sure. Okay.
so we take in a lot of clothes. We have a workroom back here that other ladies help me out. They work back here
They do sorting and such
sort
back here?
clothes, and
Just
clean
check
up
everything out?
things that come in.
Okay.
We get all kinds of things. We get from clothes, we get household items, dishware, pots and pans, and we even get from time to time some camping equipment and some automotive things and things that are of interest to men as well. And so our store is stocked with all kinds of things of interest to just about everybody. We have, with our food programs, I'll show you our pantry.
Okay.
This is our emergency food pantry.
Oh, wow.
I'll
Oh,
turn
wow.
the light on here.
Oh, boy.
This is food that we've either purchased or has been donated through food drives. People have food drives at various times of the year. The school helps us out with that every year. And then these bags of groceries that are bagged up here are the items that we would give to a family that comes in and requests assistance. And it includes canned goods and boxed cereals and crackers and
Wow.
even cake mixes and pudding, and then we add toilet paper and paper towels and Kleenexes, things like that. And each family that comes in would get a set of 3 bags. So we have 2 sets bagged
Okay.
up here most of the time so that we can help people out
It's
quickly.
really impressive. It really is. A lot of,
So,
lot of nice goods back here.
yeah, it's a
That's cool. Yeah. Okay.
And we also have frozen meat that we donate to people coming in for food. We usually have beef and deer meat available. We also, with our state commodity programs, they sometimes have frozen food that goes out. So we have refrigerators and freezers that we keep that food in. We also take in locally produced eggs and sell them. We don't make money off of those eggs. We just sell them for the same price that we buy them from our supplier. And that's a local person here who raises chickens.
Roasted chickens.
And yeah, so it's a good thing for the community.
That's a good thing. You bet. Well,
This
good.
this other door behind door number 2 here, yeah, we have we keep our food that comes from the state commodity program. Sorry
Oh,
about
I
that.
see. Okay.
And so people, for this pantry, people have to qualify based on their income. And then we have to report to the state about all the food. So we do have to file reports and make sure the food is going where it's supposed to go.
A lot of red tape, huh?
Yes, there's some of that.
I
And
bet.
then in here we also keep items that come in that are off season or for various holidays and different things. We keep them over here
Okay.
to help us keep that organized.
so it's marked for
So
Easter, Mother's
right,
Day, and
yeah,
Father's Day.
right.
St. Patrick's Day. Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
so we keep
Really
things
very nice,
organized
very
that
organized,
way.
very nice,
Yeah,
yes, it
yeah.
really is. That's what I
So,
like.
mhm.
Yeah. Very nice.
And let's see. We sort through clothes when people bring them in. They're either usually in boxes or large trash bags, and we separate them and keep them in these tubs, and then we take them from those tubs and go through them individually and check to see if there's any stains or holes or things that we wouldn't want put out on our racks.
Right,
And
right.
so we do send some things out. We send clothes. We have a gentleman that comes and picks up boxes of clothes, and he was from Independence and had a store out there. But what he can't use, he bales and they send overseas. So he has a baler and he's able to do that. So very little gets wasted or, not
wonderful,
not
yeah.
used by somebody. So it's a ministry, really,
Right.
that helps even beyond Cali County. So.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Over here we keep blankets and things. Sometimes blankets come in or bedspreads that have holes or stains, that we can't get out. And So we keep those here and we give those away as dog blankets. We have a lot of people out here that come and utilize those dog blankets to help
That's a
their
good idea.
pups in the wintertime.
I think we bought some
So,
here for our dogs
yeah.
in the past.
So,
Yeah. Those tables, I take it.
yeah, we use those tables periodically. And
I've got some of those, but not quite as big.
yeah, a young man from the school here built this shelving unit for us
Oh, cool.
as a project, and it has been a big help to help us keep our
That's a nice
things in
shelf.
order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to step out the back
Sure,
door and see
sure.
what the back looks
Sure,
like?
we can see what the back looks like. See where they drop off the donations here.
Yeah.
Here in Burton. Yeah.
This sign tells some things that we are
Oh.
not able to take for various reasons. Um,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then over here we have a big sign that just
Oh, yes,
identifies us, so you can see us from the back as
From the
well.
back.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, there it is.
So
Thrift store. Yeah.
you may wonder where we get our name, why it's called Joseph Storehouse, or who Joseph is.
yes.
But
Yes.
Joseph, I think they had a contest when they were trying to name it. Different people submitted names, and they chose this name because of Joseph in the Bible, who stored up. He was in Egypt, and he stored up things during a famine. So that people would have food, and so it's from that story that's found in Genesis in the Bible.
Very,
so
very nice. Very
that's who
nice.
Joseph is.
Very nice. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. I kind of thought maybe
Yeah,
that's what it was.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
very
he
nice.
stored up things, and that's what we do. We store up so that we can have something to help people. So it's fitting.
So people come
So-
in, they have to fill out forms if they want commodities or.
Right, they have to fill out some paperwork for that. Now, our emergency food pantry, you don't have to qualify for. It's designed to help people through short-term emergencies. Maybe there's been, a house fire or a family upset in some way, and
Sure.
or a lost job.
Sure.
And they just need a little help to get them through. And we allow people to get that up to 6 times a year.
6 times a year?
Yeah,
I
and
totally understand that. Yeah.
the commodity programs they can get every month as
Every
long as they
month?
qualify based
Okay.
on their income.
Okay.
Yeah. And then in addition to the food programs, if you maybe you want to step back inside,
we
well,
can, sure.
Joseph Storehouse has a Good Neighbor Fund, and the Good Neighbor Fund we use to help people pay rent or utilities if they're struggling, and that we qualify them based on income and their situation. And so we have the Good Neighbor Fund, and we also help with school supplies in the schools of Burden here, central of Burden, and Dexter schools. Every year we give them money for school supplies. We have a Christmas program that we facilitate in conjunction with the churches in the different communities. It's called the Christmas Angel Program, and people come in and sign up for that. They don't really have to qualify based on anything. They just have to come in and sign up and sign up with the number of children and their ages and what kinds of things they might want for Christmas. And then those are distributed to the different churches, and people in those churches go out and purchase gifts for those children and wrap them, and and then on the day of distribution, Joseph Storehouse provides all the food for a really nice Christmas meal with
that's
ham
nice.
and
Yeah.
Vegetables and
That's nice.
really pies and all
That's
kinds of
cool,
things.
cool.
So
I
it's a
didn't-
really nice thing. And
Yeah.
so they go pick up their gifts, and then they come here and get their food. So that kind of helps people in that way. This past year we started a program to help in the summertime. There's a lot of kids that are home, and we have swimming pools in these communities, but some people can't always afford the cost of going to the pool. So Joseph Storehouse started a pool pass program, so people can come sign up for that. And if they qualify for any of our food programs, we pay for a family pass for them to utilize the swimming pool either in Burden or in Dexter. So that gives kids some healthy activity and good things to do during the summer time. So
Is the pool
we're
open
just,
now for the
yes,
kids?
it is,
Okay.
and I think it will be open through Labor Day.
Okay.
And we just are always looking for ways that we can help in the community.
That's great. That
So
really is.
we are basically privately funded. We get donations from individuals, and many of the churches around this area send us some financial help so that we can continue our programs. And there's different organizations that do help us out as well, but it's mostly, you know, privately funded. So
Okay. Well,
we can always,
that's all good.
yeah,
Yeah.
and we just try to find ways to help the community.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's
yeah.
really nice. It really is. I know a lot of smaller communities do things like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it also becomes kind of a hub of the community. People
Mhm.
like to come in here and just visit, and
Visit.
yeah, we have a lot of people that make it. We had some ladies that come over, every month or so, and they go out to lunch and they come over here and shop, and they just
Mhm.
have a big time.
Oh, that's
So
great. That's good.
we
That's
try
really
to keep
nice.
it nice for
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's really cool. It really is. I know we've been coming here for a long time. I was not aware of all of it. I was aware of
right.
some of it,
Yeah.
but not all of it. It's
Yeah.
interesting to see what goes on behind the scenes
Right. Yeah.
with the washing and taking care of your food pantries
Yeah.
and meat, how
Mhm.
you sort and all that. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a lot of work.
Right.
It's
Yes,
a
it
lot of
is.
work. I can
It's a
tell.
very
Bringing in all the appliances that you need, hooking everything up, keeping everything maintained.
right.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Well, thank you very much for this.
all right. Well, thank
little-
you.
Yeah, and it's been very informative,
Yeah.
and I thank you again very, very much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, well, that was a really nice tour that she gave, and all the information was really nice. I know I was just here a couple of weeks ago, but there's some stuff I did not show. She's talking about this back here that people have donated, and they've got a little blanket that they made with their names and businesses on them that's donated. And they've got and they also have dressing rooms. I did not show this before, but they've got dressing rooms, and they're always open. You don't have to worry about it being locked, of course, unless you're in there, of course. But but they have two dressing rooms that you can put on a pair of pants or shirt or something or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I've been kind of looking forward to doing this part two of behind the scenes, a little bit more information about Joseph Storehouse and how they came to be and how long they've been here and that sort of thing. So I think we're going to wrap it up and this time, for right now anyway. I hope you all have a really nice, safe day today. Try to keep cool in this heat wave we've been having. It's really been bad. It's been like 110 or 12 or whatever. Heat index has been crazy. But yeah, they just sell just a little bit of everything here. I think I showed all this before. They got CDs, movies of all different kinds, gift cards or whatever, greeting cards. Yeah. Oh, they've even got I don't think that's, not sure. That's probably for a dog or something maybe. There. But anyway. Remember to go out, explore your world, have fun, but be safe. be careful, be cautious, be aware of your surroundings. But go out and see what you got in your own neck of the woods. I know I've done that here lately, and it's really turned out to be very nice. Have a lot of fun out exploring different old towns and different things of that nature. And remember to please like, subscribe, and share. We're going to walk outside here. They got a buy one get one sale going on. I think this is the last day of it. Buy one get one free. Going on. They also sell eggs for $2.50 a dozen. And just some of you have to come if you're anywhere near Burden, Kansas. Well, come on down and give them a look-see and see what you might find. We found a couple of things this morning that we were needing, so it does come in handy. It really does. So, as I always say, we will see you on the next video. So, goodbye for now.